I need to know how to fix an iPhone not responding to touch.
Make sure the case isn't in the way. Or that your gloves aren't so fluffy and comfortable it can't detect your touch.
If it was something so obvious, I wouldn't be asking you for help.
Turn off some of the apps, if not delete them, so it has the memory and resources to actually respond to new commands.
If I could get to those menus via touching the screen, I would try it.
Try activating Siri to access apps. Sometimes this solves the problem.
Assuming it lets Siri run.
If it can't respond to touch or voice, turn it off and back on.
You're telling me to reboot it?
Power cycle. You can also do a hard reset by holding down the sleep-wake button and home button together until the Apple logo comes up.
If that fixed it, it would be fixed. But I see why I have to do that instead of turning it off via the power slider, since that doesn't respond, either.
How cracked is the screen?
The LCD or the Gorilla Glass panel on top of it?
If either is cracked, it might not respond to touch.
I've heard that you can use adhesives to glue the cracked screen together.
You can try that, though duct tape tends to get in the way. However, a cracked LCD is best replaced by a professional.
I don't want to pay the price of a repair for that.
If you tried to replace the LCD screen already and crimped the cable going to the LCD, it might not respond to touch after reactivated.
More likely the screen wouldn't do anything at all.
Realize that it won't do anything if really dirty. So if you spilled pizza sauce on it or simply haven't wiped away hours of grubbing finger smudges, it might not respond.
I can't clean it with a water bottle and squeegee.
No, but you can use electronics safe wipes or a Q-tip with rubbing alcohol. Just don't spill the alcohol on the phone.
I know this isn't a case of spilling water or soda on the screen, and it seeps into the phone to short out the LCD.
If you think it is a software glitch, you can try to restore it as new.
How is that different than a standard restore?
Go to Find My iPhone on your computer and choose to erase the phone.
I can just as easily connect the phone to the computer, open iTunes and select to restore the iPhone.
That works too. Then choose to restore and update the phone.
Any other ideas?
If you have the iPhone 6s with 3D Touch, go to Settings, General, tap Accessibility, 3D Touch, then turn up the sensitivity so it knows you're trying to get it to do something.
That only works if I used 3D Touch.
The screen might not work if the dry soldering of the touchscreen connectors failed, too. But that requires a pro to fix.
It doesn't take a genius to figure out the solution to that is a new phone.